How's it going, everyone? I'm Tyler, and before we begin today's video, I wanted to thank you all for helping the channel reach 1,500 subscribers. Your support means the world to us, so we thank you all. Anyways, let's get going with the video.
Greetings once again. Welcome to part 2 of our discussion of Neraisan culture and customs. This video will be focusing on our language and writing, and my disciple, Ku Rylan, will be sharing a few things about how we communicate.
Thank you, O greatest of the great. I am Ku Rylan, and I will be your guide on the Neraisan language. I think the best way to start is getting familiar with our writing system. Neraisek, our language, has 22 standard letters, and many particle characters that function as grammar terms. Of the 22 letters, there are 6 vowels and 16 consonants. On screen, I have displayed our letters that correspond with the ones used in your world, which mostly seem to be straightforward. However, we could not find one suitable for the SH sound, so we took the C and H used in your world and combined them to represent that sound. As for the vowels, each only represents one sound. A, O, E, U, I, I. Please know that these letters are always vowels and never consonants. With these 22 letters, one can spell any Neraisek word. However, they alone will not suffice in being literate. As I said before, there are several words that are represented with special characters that must be used to express grammatical terms within a sentence. A detailed explanation on each is beyond the scope of this video, but I will display some of the most common ones on the screen for all of you to enjoy. These special characters are important as they allow readers to know what the case is for a particular noun, and they also act as postposition particles. This is important as Neraisek writing does not have spaces between words, only between sentences. I will now ask Autem to explain more about the language proper.
Thank you, Rylan. I am Joe Autem, and I am responsible for utility management in the Order. Neraisek uses a different word order than what you may be used to in your world. In most cases, subjects go first, then objects, and then finally verbs. To give an example in your language, if I wanted to say Ku Rylan has a big chest, then the Neraisek word order would be Ku Rylan big chest has. By the way, you do.
Thanks. You too.
Appreciate it. Anyway, nouns are covered by postpositional particles, such as ones for subjects and direct objects. The subject particle, or ka, lets the listener know what the topic of the sentence is. Same goes with the direct object particle, vo, in indicating what the action of a sentence is being done upon. The use of particles is important to reduce ambiguity and also allow for a more flexible word order, should the situation call for it. In addition, if a conversation is about the same topic, that portion of the sentence can be removed, as the listener knows that they're still talking about the same subject. After all, it can be grating to our ears if every sentence started with the same words, right? Lastly, no pun intended, verbs always go last. In this example sentence, itek is the verb to be and is always placed at the very end. Verbs don't take particles with the exception of the negative particle non, which goes in front of the verb instead of after it. So, I'm certain you are all bored of the grammar lessons. So for the rest of this video, Rylan and I will have a little conversation in Neraisek. Don't worry though, subtitles will be provided as well so you will understand what we're saying. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Kavashi niyan na?
Esh, niyan ka kavashi, totulka bishi itekmo.
Gozian. Fereyan ka katektu direk?
No sabek. Abishin nin vatektai.
O, batektai mo.
Koi, koren itek vo.
So, this would normally be where the camera cuts out to the beach and we have fun together, but given our status, that would be inappropriate.
Instead, we'll summarize what we've covered here. In short, Rylan and I gave a brief lesson on our language.
I will take it from here. Thank you both for providing insight into our language, and thank you viewers for watching all the way to the end. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.